Hello, YouTube. What is going on? It's episode 12 of the Australian Collectors Chat. And I have sent out invites to everybody to join in, and we should have some people joining us very soon. But before we do that, let's have a look at the Facebook group that you can come and join if you wish, and you can get updates from the Facebook of what we're going to talk about and what we're interested in to see, you know, each week what we've been looking at and what we're going to talk about. So I will share that in just a moment. Let me just get some invites out to everybody. Okay. So the Facebook group, if you look for Australian Collectors Chat, search that on Facebook and you will find us. So here it is. We've got our very cool banner up there. We've got our Indy with his special Australian hat, and this is where I post all the pictures that we share during each week's chat, so that you guys, if you're watching, you can, whether you're watching live or you're watching you're just watching the broadcast later on, because people watch it through the week, you can see what it is that we're talking about. If you only listen, then it's probably not very helpful, but we've got a lot to talk about this week. This is a new Terminator, obviously. It's Arnold in Terminator Genisys. This is from Chronicle. We've got a painted She-Hulk from XM. She's looking good. We've got Craven concept from XM again. So this is obviously their digital file that they have up at the moment. We've got Sideshow prints that they have shown us, and we've got an amazing Spider-Man premium format. So there's a lot to look at this week. There generally is, you know, a few things for us to look at. There's Mad Max. I don't know if everyone's seen Mad Max yet, but it was excellent. I saw it over the weekend and fantastic. I don't know why it took them so long to make a new one. What took them so long? Mel obviously wasn't interested for the new one. Which kind of sucks, because it would have been good to have him back, but Tom Hardy did very well. I'll just post another invite for the people who are trying to get in. So, in lieu of people joining us, let's have a look at some of these. So here is the Arnold quarter scale from Terminator Genisys, Chronicle Collectibles. I think they've been around for a little while, but I haven't been looking at what they're putting out, and not until I heard that they were doing an Arnold and they had the Terminator Genisys likeness. So here it is. I guess this has been, maybe it's been printed, or it's come from the factory where Chronicle are now working on it. If you check out the threads, they are currently painting him, I believe. to post some pictures of the first prototype so that they can have something for people to pre-order. So he's got some boots going on back here, and we've got his arms. It's interesting to see how these things come and how they're often glued together. So I guess these arms are going to get glued in. We've got his T-shirt sculpted there, but we're going to have a mixed media jacket on top. I don't know. I'm pretty excited about this piece, but I'm always a bit nervous about pre-ordering or getting statues from, you know, films or stuff that you haven't seen yet. Like, what if the movie is really bad and it's not looking very good? What if it's really bad and you just end up with a collectible from a movie that you really dislike? That would kind of suck, you know? So it's a bit of a risk to take, I think. Now, we've also got well, looks like we've got somebody joining us. Hello.
Hello.
How's it going, mate?
Good, buddy. How are you?
Yeah, pretty good.
I just saw that on Facebook. What is it?
It's a. I've just been talking to myself about it. Myself and the couple of people who are watching. It's the first little look at Arnold from Chronicle Collectibles. They're doing a quarter scale Arnold from Genesis, Terminator Genesis.
Oh.
Hello, Ryan.
There you go.
Hey, Ryan.
How you going, Alex?
Good, buddy.
Yeah, so this is I
Good
think
likeness.
yeah, it is very good. Yeah, they've got some cool battle damage going on.
Yeah.
Is this from the new movie?
Yeah, from Genesis. So I don't know. I was
I
saying
hope
before.
this movie's not going to be shit now.
Yeah, it's not looking very good. Mm.
I know. So far, it's kind of like, what are you doing with the Terminator franchise? And then they gave away. I mean, I know it's tradition, but they gave away that was it plot point where turns out John Connor's a Terminator. I'm like, what?
Yeah, that was huge. That was a huge spoiler, wasn't it? Or is it? I don't know. Maybe they're doing like a double cross.
Yeah, unless he just turns up in the movie, he's like, I'm a Terminator, and then they have like flash forward like what they think it's going to be like. He's like, just joking, and then they just carry on the movie.
Yeah,
it's like one big shot. That looks at the camera. Oh, I got you there, didn't I? Got you.
Yeah. So I don't know. It's looking pretty good.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, it's going to be quarter scale, so it'll fit in with everything on the shelves if you're in quarter scale, and
you're going to need a bigger shelf.
yeah. Same here. So I guess this is. I think that in one of the threads on Statue Forum, I think they said they were painting it now, so they'll have a prototype in a little while, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's always a bit. I don't know. It's a bit of a risk because you're pre-order something like that, and then the movie's going to come out, and it might be shit.
Yeah.
No, not good.
Yeah, and you're sort of like, what did I do that for?
Congratulations on your bus too. I don't think I've spoken to you since you got your bus.
Yeah, no, you haven't been on for a couple of weeks. Yeah, no, it's really, really great. I love it.
Yeah, well done. Nice. Very nice.
Just go down and look at it, and I'm so happy to have it finally. Yeah. It was definitely one that's for years. It's been like, I'll probably never get that. Oh well.
Yeah, you tend to give up after a while.
Yeah.
we shouldn't. We should fight on, fight the fight, and that's what happens.
How are you guys going? Have you guys got anything recently?
No.
No.
Melgus was the last thing.
I've just started a job recently, so I'm getting money in now. So I'm starting now to try and figure out what I'm going to get.
Oh, that's good. That's good, mate. What sort of work are you doing?
I'm actually currently now working at Woolworths.
Yeah.
So
that's good.
Well, I've been since I graduated high school last year. Been looking for some work, and I want to join the police force. That's what I want to do.
Okay.
But I can't join yet till I'm 18. So
right.
But no, it's not been too bad. And get some money, and then start collecting, and then I can be like Helmy, just pull something out of a bag every week.
Yeah. That's right.
He wishes.
Oh, that's good, mate. I don't think Helmy's going to get on this week unless I think he's out late. I don't know what he's doing. He's a man about town.
He is, yeah.
So he's probably, I don't know.
He's probably just finding his, like, he's trying to get all those little, you know, like that Obama plush, was it? He's trying to get them all now.
Yeah. Yeah. Come around, talking to the ladies, come around and check out my plush collection.
Yeah.
He'll probably watch this back later. So, Helmy, we love you, and you're clearly a Singaporean stud around Melbourne. You're clearly going out with ladies. So, good luck to you.
The Singapore star.
Yeah. Now, what else did I get?
What's happening in the collector's world? What are our topics this week?
Well, I've got us a few. I've just got new stuff really that that I saw this week that had popped up. So, there's Shifty. That's good.
Hey!
How's it going?
Yeah, good. How are you?
Hello, mate.
Yeah, pretty good.
What's happening?
We're just checking out.
We've only just started.
Yeah, we're just checking out a few pieces that have been previewed this week or people have been talking about this week. We just had a look at this guy, new Terminator Genesis Arnie coming.
Yeah, that looks pretty cool.
She-Hulk got some paint this week and she's looking pretty nice. Here we go. Yeah, I thought she was looking really good when I looked at this today.
Yeah, that green looks a bit flat to me.
Does. There's
could be.
It's just, there's no texture to it. There's nothing.
She looks like Gamora.
Yeah.
Has she bashed up a tank or something?
Yeah, I think it's tank she's standing on.
Looks like,
Look at them quads. That's hot. Okay, she's got.
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of that.
No, the paint, the green doesn't. Yeah, it's a bit flat, isn't it? There's not really much going on there.
Yeah.
Might just be a work in progress.
Yeah, I was going to say it looks unfinished. Yeah.
I would say it is. Like, surely there's a bit more definition to go in there.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I like the base and I like her holding that bit of the tank. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, the barrel of the tank looks cool.
Yeah. What else did I get here? They showed somebody got a copy of this digital sculpt of Craven.
Freddie Mercury with a line.
Yeah, it is a bit like Freddie Mercury. That's yeah.
The XM.
Yes, it's another.
No, I've got my XM Freddie Mercury.
Yeah.
Wrestling a lion.
Yeah. Yeah. How much to pre-order? Ring him up and ask him how much to pre-order the XM Freddie Mercury.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it is pretty cool. That's going to be another. That's going to be another big base as well. Look at that lion as well. They're doing it.
Yeah, the line looks mad. Yeah.
Yeah, that's going to be
That
another.
Just mean
Another
his
big one.
expression. I mean, it looks good. Yeah.
So between this and Pop Culture Shocks, the Battle Cat, you'll have all your lions covered.
Yeah, you pretty much will.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is this guy? What's he from? I'm not.
He's
I know that guy.
He's a Spider-Man villain, as far as I can remember.
Craven, I
Okay.
think his name is.
Yeah,
Okay.
Craven the Hunter or something like that.
Yeah, that's it.
And
Okay.
I'm not sure.
On to Batman.
Batman business? Yeah. It's another week. It's another, so you have to have a Batman-related thing.
Yeah.
I was gonna get this chin, and then I found out something happened with my card, so I've had to order a new bank card. So I missed out on it, and I just couldn't live with myself, and I'm not too happy about losing out on this.
Yeah, I see. Has it sold out?
Yep.
Oh,
I think you can go on the wait list, but who's not gonna, buy this? I don't know.
Yeah, it's nice bit of art. I quite like it. Yeah.
Nice vibrant colours, good contrast, looks good.
Yeah, has it got a bit of, like it's meant to be from the PF, isn't it? It doesn't quite
I'd
look
say
like
so.
it. Doesn't quite look
That's
like
what I
the
just
PF.
assumed.
Yeah, the base has got the gargoyle there, but the cape's quite different. Is that a bit of, that reminds me of the beginning of the animated series up there with that blimp from the intro. The Sideshow are pumping out these prints, man. This one's
Easy
nice.
money for them.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
They probably already had all this art commissioned and they own it, so why not print it out and back it in a frame?
Because why not? Why not, Shifty? Because, why not? Because they're greedy.
Exactly.
Because they're being
They're running a business, mate. That's what it's all about.
because they're being greedy and they're screwing all the true collectors.
Yeah, they're really getting it hard, man, from all sides.
I thought this was really good. This is by Art Germ as well, so I quite like his stuff. She'd look good with the DC prints as well, Catwoman and Batgirl and whatnot. I think there was one more. Oh yeah.
The Reaper.
Yeah.
See, that's the thing. A statue and a print together, they look nice. So
they do.
people are going to buy these,
Yeah, if you've got them sitting there on your shelf and it's like, oh yeah.
That's it.
Especially
This is a small outlay compared to what you paid for the statue, so why wouldn't you?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. What are they? I think, are they maybe 180 for the framed version? Or something
No,
like
I
that?
looked at the value and it was 200 and something, I think.
Yeah, within the 200 to 300 range, I think. Especially those quarter of the ones. Geez, they're nice frames though. They do a good job.
That is a nice one, yeah.
That's US as well, so by the time it gets here,
yeah.
like 450,
They add another 100 to that for us. Bastard.
Yeah,
so when you look at it like that, it's not that.
No,
it's not that good. It's not $400 good. No, definitely not.
I got the. They're really nice. I don't know if anyone else has got one. I got the Snake Plissken arrived a couple of weeks ago, and they're very nice. Very nice prints. Now, what else do we have? Now this came. These picks got previewed this week. This was getting some people getting really excited over this one. People were saying it's better than the old classic.
Oh, that's a big call. But
that argument gets thrown around a lot for a lot of things.
Yeah.
I was thinking this one would have to be PVC.
I don't get it. I don't get the base. I get the iron. I get a bit of iron that he's swinging off or whatever. But why? I Unless it's from a
explosions.
certain...
I think
Hey?
it's Green Goblin throwing out his pumpkin bombs and it's exploding, and I dare say that's the top of the bridge falling down.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I'm
It's a
with
bit
that.
distracting. It's a bit...
Mm.
I love
Yeah,
the
this-
Spider-Man. I think the pose is great.
I guess they need a pretty big, solid base though, because it needs to be stable.
Yeah,
So yeah, just like a whole heap of, like if that's a solid cast, that explosion, it'll be pretty heavy. It'll sit pretty
yeah.
solid.
It's a lot of weight just on
Yeah.
that one arm, isn't it? Yeah.
Mm.
So what else would they sort of do for the bottom of a falling over bridge?
Mm.
Yeah.
I don't know, I think it looks pretty cool, it's pretty dynamic. I doubt that paint job will come like that though, like there's lots of shades of blue in there, and in
Mm.
the red on his face, there's a bit of orange shading, like look at the shading on that. We won't get that.
Yeah,
Let me have a look.
no, there is a fair bit there. There,
Does it come with the web? There's a little bit of web supposed to
Yeah, I was
come out?
wondering
Or...
that as well.
yeah, there is a bit. Yeah, there it is.
Oh, the jizz, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. And he had a scout head as well. Yeah, there it is.
Yeah, the squinty eye.
Yep. I thought that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
What else would you do for Spider-Man? He doesn't have any weapons or anything, or so you've got to do something like that, haven't you?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't mind that.
The only other thing they could have done is like an unmasked head, but who really wants that? For Spider-Man, at least.
Yeah, that's true.
Makes me wonder now, like, why couldn't they have done if they had like the base as almost like a building, and then windows, you could almost have like a light up picture on it, and then you could have like Spider-Man standing on the ledge, and then you could possibly then, if you wanted to, throw in an extra head sculpt or even an arm where he's like unmasked and he's holding his mask down the side. If you know what I mean?
That'd be cool. Yeah.
I like that. Sounds good. Yeah.
You should commission that,
Yeah, for real.
Ryan. We'll buy it off you.
Yeah.
I'll be right back in contact.
No worries, mate. Yeah, I thought the pose was really nice. Yeah, really good. Just
Yeah.
properly
Yeah.
out there.
If it is going to be polystone in the body, it's going to be like very thin cast.
It'll have
So,
to be, yeah.
Yeah. It'll be
I don't know.
interesting.
Yeah, it will be interesting because I detect a lot of people going to buy this, and
So, like, if you look at the arm there, there's not really a spot for there to be a seam line for like,
yeah,
swap over of material from polystone
Yes.
to like arm to what ABS is, what the plastic is that they use. Like the body sort of can't be plastic because there's no seam line where the arm would be polystone and then like the crossover.
yeah,
The different material at the shoulder, like I can't see a seam line there for it.
yeah,
No.
yeah.
So if they're saying that it is polystone, it'll be a pretty thin sculpt right through.
Yeah, it'd have to be. It's obviously he's obviously got a head that can pop off if they've got alternate heads. So
Yeah, so you can see this if you go back to that last picture. You can see a seam line sort of running across the back of his neck.
Yeah.
Where the
Yeah.
head
yeah,
will come out.
yeah,
Whereas I can't really see anything for the
Sorry about
shoulder
that.
like that.
yeah,
So I think he'll just come as his one piece with the swap out head and like he'll just have a big metal rod that's coming out through that arm to go down into the bridge.
I reckon. Yeah, it'll be like the Chris Reeve one. I reckon they will have big
Pretty close.
because that guy's got he's got a great big rod sticking out of his foot. It's about that long. That goes that you slot into the base. And that'll be the same thing here, I would imagine, yeah. That'll provoke some outrage on the forums and on Facebook. That'll be good. I'll enjoy it.
Possibly.
You know Reeve himself, Chin. You know, like the actual Reeve figure.
Yeah, yeah.
Is that PVC or is that polystone?
No, I'm pretty sure that's PVC all the way through. Yeah.
Oh, okay. And it's just the base then that's polystone.
No, most of the base is PVC as well.
Really? Wow.
Yeah.
Didn't expect that.
Yeah, I
What?
thought it was. Yeah, I thought it was going to be because it makes sense to sort of have it. Jesus, look at my hair. To have it. I thought it made sense for it to be, you know, a heavy base, so that nothing tips over.
Yeah.
But they didn't. It still works, but I thought it made sense to have a polystone base, but they didn't do it.
Well,
And they could do the same thing here. Like if they've got it balanced right, the whole thing could just be PVC, like Reeve. And the Spider-Man fans will be upset.
I've already heard a lot. I've seen some people say, then it just it looks good. So there'll be two sides to the coin. Some will like it and not give a fuck. Others, no good.
Yeah. So, yeah, a lot of people. Yeah, that's where it'll go. Yeah, they'll
Already
be
defending it.
Yeah.
Or tearing it down on the other hand.
Yeah.
Both camps. It's just
Yeah, they're already into it. That's good.
man.
Yeah, that's what I like to see.
Back and forth.
So one side are going into damage control and the other side just
lighting their pitchforks.
yeah. Fucking PVC, it's bullshit. Fuck that. No, it looks really good, guys. I'm gonna PO. Definitely gonna PO. I think it looks good. I don't care.
You'll get the rant videos like the if I wanted PVC, I'll buy a fucking hot toy, and then you'll have it at school.
So we've got that to look forward to. What else did I have? I think the only other thing that I'd grabbed for us to talk about, unless you guys, whatever else you guys wanted to chat about, was Mad Max. Now it's not a statue, but did you guys see it? Did you?
Yeah, I saw it.
I'm going to see it Saturday.
So Shifty saw it.
Yeah.
Ryan, what?
I'm going to go see it Saturday.
Yeah.
Good.
Did you see it, Charlie?
Yeah, saw it. Loved it.
9 o'clock.
And?
Yeah, amazing. Really, really amazing. I thought it was fantastic. It took them so long to make another one, but it was funny. The whole film, it was just, there's like a very brief, you know, you get, like it's been like 30 years since they did the last one.
Yeah.
So you're thinking, you know, I guess we're up for some, you know, maybe a bit of an origin story on Mad Max or whatever.
Yeah.
You know, but nah.
No?
No, man.
Nah.
No, strap yourself in.
It's just straight into it, and
it's an assault on the senses.
it really is. Yeah, the whole chase. How many cameras would he have pointed at it? He's got like 50 cameras. It's like, look at it this, look at it this, look at it this, look at the explosion from here and from over here and from fucking over here. You're like, whoa.
It's some jarring shit.
Yeah.
Here's
It's
the question
awesome.
though: how does it fare to the old, like the original three, in your opinion?
The old ones are classics. This honestly, it felt like
It's a different beast.
it is. Yeah.
It's
It's
hard to compare the two. You wouldn't have the second one without the first one, but the second one is just, it's insane.
yeah.
You actually feel a bit crazy.
it's pretty gonzo, like really fucking out there. Some moments I was just like, who fucking puts that on film? Like,
I know, man.
how did he do that? Like, and the costumes and the characters, it's just, it feels.
Like, no spoilers, but I think like one of the scenes that you might be talking about, like that dude's Australian.
Yeah.
Have you seen him before? Like on Today or like on the morning shows and stuff? Quentin, his name is.
Yeah. It's really fantastic. It felt to me like there's so much of it in Beyond Thunderdome and in Road Warrior. There's sort of having a character like the Humongous and his crazy band of, you know, assholes. It feels like Fury Road is like what he had in his imagination all the way back then, but he couldn't get it on the screen.
Right.
Yeah.
It's like that's what it felt like to me. Cause I haven't seen. If you've seen the others, I mean everyone's seen the others, but you're sort of like there's a lot of the older ones in it, and it's almost just like I never had the money back then, and you know, or we couldn't get approval for all these crazy characters, and now I've got the money, and the whole thing that's in my mind, I'm gonna fucking film everything that's in my mind, and I don't care what anyone says, and that's pretty much what he does, and it's it's fantastic, yeah.
Hey, all right. I haven't heard
dig
a bad thing about it. I've not heard one bad thing about it, so I'm looking forward to seeing it.
Yeah.
Star Wars holds up now.
What's that?
Yeah, you're gonna have to see how Star Wars holds up now. See if you were right, Chin. You said movie of the year. And
Easily.
saying, and everyone is actually saying, I thought it was kind of funny because my dad actually comes in the room. He's like, oh, have you seen the reviews for Mad Max? I'm like, no. He's like, oh, you know, just getting 10 out of 10, 9 out of 10. I'm like, Chid was right. He saw the future. I was like, Jesus, it might actually be possible for Mad Max to smash. Well, it's already smashed Avengers in reviews, not box office, obviously, but
No, it won't beat it for box office.
probably not. But and then you have to see how Star Wars, like I say, holds up. And you never know, Mad Max might
I think smash everything.
Will be pretty safe.
It'll be pretty. It's
Star
definitely.
Wars is being worried about.
It's definitely safe money wise. There's no question.
Yeah.
All right, people will go to see it.
It'll make what, several $1 billion. It'll have
Yeah,
to.
I would think. Yeah.
Yeah.
In the first screening, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll be insane.
But Mad Max is definitely one to see in the cinema. I reckon probably one to buy as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely a cinema experience.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a done deal.
Yeah. It's almost like it reminded me of the tanker chase at the end of T2. That's what I would relate it to. But the tanker chase from T2 with more explosions, and it goes for 100 minutes.
Right. Okay.
It's literally only a few spots that there's a lull that you can catch your breath and sit there and just contemplate what you've just seen. Like, just let it sink in for a second, and then bam, you're off again.
Yep.
Seeing shit that you never thought you'll see.
Like one of those rides where it like stops and you're like, and then
literally. Yeah. You just sit at the top for a second and then.
Yeah, pretty much. It pretty much does. You're like, there's not even time. You know, in other ones you hear like other action films. You're like, yeah, okay, I know you're obliged to give me like the bullshit 5-minute like story progression scene, or you know, like a little love interest scene or whatever, like whatever, and you're like checking your watch, like shut the fuck up and get back to it. This is like these ones, the little things are like you're just like man.
Wow.
And then it just goes again.
Like I saw Mad Max on Monday, and then I saw Fast and Furious yesterday.
Oh,
and what a
nice.
contrast of movies. What a piece of shit that Fast and Furious is. Wow.
Yeah.
It was so bad. So I was going from seeing the ultimate car movie ever made
Yeah.
to one of the worst movies I've ever had to sit through.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
Horrible. One of the best lines in it was, the thing with the street fight is the street always wins, and then he smashes his foot into the ground and the road collapses under the bad guy.
What?
Just fucking amazing.
I know. I know. That was so bad, eh?
It was so bad.
I that bit as well. The Rock, he's got that fucking cast on. He's just like,
Yeah.
go to work.
Man.
Oh, yeah. But
My
that's
wife's looking at me like 3/4 of the way through, and she's like, "Do we even have to wait till the end?" And I'm like, "Oh, we should. Paul's dead now. We need to pay some respect. We need to watch
Yeah, I
the
guess.
end."
Yeah.
So, yeah. 3 times I thought it was wrapping up, and then they just went to this other scene on a beach or something. Like,
He was weird too. He was like he looked like he was out of Call of Duty or something.
That's what happens when you're dead and they have to recreate you.
That's what they did. They purposely killed him because they knew they'd get more. They're like, we need to rake in the money this year. Kill Paul Walker. Might cut us back a little bit, but watch the cash roll in.
Yeah.
I was out at the shopping centre the other day, and there was all these hot cars lined up in a row, like all these GTRs and other nice little super. And
Yeah.
they all had these like For Paul stickers on it. And I'm like, oh, that's cool. Just having a look at the cars. And then we noticed there was a red carpet at the cinema, and there was this big Fast and Furious poster, and I'm like, something's obviously going on. There's a DJ, and all of a sudden somebody walked around the corner, and there's all these people clapping and cheering, and they're all lined up across the red carpet waiting to meet whoever this is. And I'm like, wow, this is strange.
What?
And it ended up being his cousin, Cody. Cody Walker was doing an appearance at the cinema with a red carpet. It was amazing.
What?
Absolutely amazing.
Celebrities.
Yeah. Paul Walker's cousin, everybody.
Paul Walker's cousin. Oh, fucking hell.
Did you hear the crickets?
People were genuinely excited to see this dude walk down the red carpet. Like, he had a little bit of an entourage with him. It was,
Wow.
it was pretty amazing. Little slice of Hollywood at Craigieburn.
Couldn't even bring us the CGI Paul Walker.
Imagine they just hologrammed him for everybody.
Yeah. It's like a disc, like table. Just holographic comes up and it's like on a rail.
Paul Walker's cousin, everybody. Paul Walker's cousin. Hey, give it up. Give it up.
He doesn't need like no one will stop him.
Man,
That
that's
was an interesting Sunday afternoon.
yeah, I bet.
I bet.
We were just going to the supermarket, and then we walked into like this paparazzi style thing.
You should have walked down the aisle too, Shifty. Told him.
I tried to get up the front to like get a signature, if he maybe just like he looked at me or something, but I was too late, man.
Man. That's pretty funny. But that franchise is like that's like Universal's #1 franchise now. It has been for a while.
It's a shame for Universal.
It is. It really
It is. Yeah.
Considering the stuff that they put out. If
You don't want that to be your legacy, do you?
Wow.
So, do you reckon they'll reboot now? Like they'll sort of go back to people who were in their 20s?
No, apparently they've already got a Fast and the Furious. Apparently already in the works now.
Yeah.
They must. Yeah. It's incredible. They just keep making money, and people keep going to see them. Like more
Yeah,
and
not me.
more.
I'm out now. After seeing that, I am out. Never again.
Paul Walker's cousin. Oh Jesus!
I saw an article online, and it was on about like they were talking to one of like the producers or something, and they're like, "Oh, so what's going to happen after that Fast and Furious 7?" And he put, well, Paul said if anything happened to, he wanted us to continue the franchise and the legacy without him. And then I scrolled down, and someone in the comments, and he's just like, "No, you didn't. No, he didn't. You just want money, you greedy bastard."
No. Paul would have wanted this.
Paul, he would have wanted it. He would have wanted all this money.
Yeah.
And the soundtrack to it as well, like, oh, it couldn't be any more disgusting. Just rubbish music. Like,
I really want to see it now, just to see how bad it is.
We miss you, Paul. We miss you.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh man, yeah, it was dreadful. It was pretty bad.
Yeah.
And certainly, you really would have noticed it. I mean, I saw it weeks ago. But if you did what you did and went from like Fast and the Furious, and the way that it's billed as like the movie with lots of cars, and they do amazing things with cars, and then seeing Mad Max Fury Road, you'd just be like, fuck off. Fuck off. Like,
That's it. Yeah, I've got nothing positive to say about it at all. No.
yeah.
I never saw any of the others before, and then my friend's like, "Oh, do you want to come see it?" It was like, "Yeah, sure, why not?" And I get in the movie, and I've got no fucking idea what's going on. Apparently, one can't remember anything. I'm like, why? Don't even know. And then there's all these characters, and then they kill a character off in the movie. I can't remember his name because I never saw the other movies. Yeah, is it? Do you know Chad? He was like some Chinese guy or something who was.
He's the guy from Tokyo Drift.
And then everyone's sad, and Liam's like, "Oh, my friend Liam." He's like, "Oh, damn it," because he knew him. I'm like, I don't care. You know what I mean? Because I don't know
another brother.
Yeah, he got gypped, man. Like he got like 5 seconds of screen time for like. It was like this guy died, and he's killed this guy, killed this guy, and that Asian one, he died too. Everybody. Just like, that guy was like a huge character, and it's just like, nah, he's dead.
Let's be honest though, The Rock really was not in the movie at all, was he?
No,
He was like 5 minutes at the start, gets his ass handed to him by Jason Statham, like gets thrown out of a window or something like that, doesn't he? Lands on a car, but it's like it's like landing on a mattress to him.
Yeah,
and then in hospital, and then the end of the movie, he like somehow gets like a railgun and shoots down a helicopter and all that. Yeah.
I just wanted, they keep sucking me in with The Rock, and then The Rock's barely fucking in it, and now I'm like, fuck these movies, and I just wanted to see The Rock like shag Ronda Rousey as well. That would have been wicked.
She's a beast in that, isn't she?
Yeah. That was total bullshit. That other girl beating her up as well. I was like, well, obviously the UFC champion of the world kicks this bitch's ass, but no, she doesn't.
My wife's like, why does Ronda want to portray herself as the most unattractive woman on earth? The way she stands and stares, she's like, why is she standing like that? She's probably very pretty.
I think she is. But she wasn't in that. But yeah, I was like, oh, I just want The Rock to find Rousey and just be like, Didn't happen.
Tear her head off or something.
Yeah. I would have
Mortal
watched.
Kombat style.
I would have watched that. Yeah, Mortal Kombat. Mm.
I just got that the new one. Oh my god, I was like amazed. My friend, he invited me around. He's like, because he wanted to show me his like Mortal Kombat statue that came with it, which was I think it's the one of the Scorpion.
Oh yeah, they did a Scorpion statue. It was
really nice paint app and that.
They did two of them, I think, like one a realistic one and one an animated one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh.
Yeah, he had the realistic one. I mean, and for a video game statue, it looked pretty sweet. But yeah, he was showing me that, and then he showed me the game. And I remember, I forgot his name now. They all got fucking weird names. You know him, the blind samurai. What's his name? Kenshi.
Yeah, that's it.
And he showed me that one takedown he does where he lifts them into the air. And he like pulls them towards and like his sword spinning, and then like just slow motion where it goes through and slices their face off, and it just like chops them up like a pan. I saw that and I was like, I'm fucking buying this game. But,
Yeah.
Ever since, had a lot of fun with it. But yeah.
I haven't. I've got it, but I haven't played it very much. But yeah, it is fucking. You know, you put shit in now with these consoles, and it's like you need a fucking update.
Oh yeah, every time
Every time, like the installing the game. Yeah, all right, I'm
How
happy.
many kids have you got, Charlie?
Hey,
How many kids have you got?
one.
And you find time to sit down and play games?
like this much, right?
Just
So this is why it pisses me off so much, because I turn the fucking machine on so rarely,
yeah.
and I'm like, oh, I've got fucking sweet. I've got Mortal Kombat X. I've got, you know, little ones asleep. Your beauty. Let's do it. Put the disc in.
And then by the time you sit down and play it, you get tired yourself.
Yep. By the time, yeah, exactly. By the time it's installed, by the time the fucking update comes down, and sometimes I've got to do a fucking console update as well. That's like that can be like 3 gig, right?
Yep.
I'm fucking asleep.
Yep.
You have to just get on earlier in the day and let your daughter play Mortal Kombat with you.
Man alive, it pisses me off. I'm just like, I don't even know. I'm looking at the thing like, I don't even fucking know why you're there. I hate you.
Yeah. Just sitting there teasing you.
Yeah, it does. It does. Yeah, so that really wound me up. But the fatalities are very cool. I did a few. They were great fun.
Make great statues anyway. Definitely.
And those X-ray moves as well. They're great fun.
Oh yeah.
I was pretty close to pulling the trigger on getting a PS4. I have to wait till the Battlefront comes out because I'm pretty sure they'll do a cool Battlefront pack.
Ooh, yeah.
I'd hold on to the Battlefront now because I mean it does look good, like visually and that, and but it's EA. Nah. As soon as EA gets slapped on a game, I'm like, nah, this could be bad. You know, because they managed to fuck up nearly every franchise. They fucked up Dead Space, Dead Space 3.
Yeah, they really did.
Battlefield, and now it could possibly be fucking Star Wars. So,
Isn't that last Battlefield pretty good? That the police one?
no, it's bad.
You don't like it?
No, I wasn't much for it. And my friend got it as well. He
Was it
wasn't much for it.
Battlefield Hardline?
Yeah, that's the one.
So you got to do like, what are you? You're like coppers and like bank robbers or some shit?
The online is basically Battlefield, but one team's cops and one team's robbers. So it's pretty much Battlefield 4 with like cops and robbers skin.
Yeah.
That's essentially what the game is. And then the storyline of the game is really stupid because he like starts out cop and then he gets fired and then he like turns out like to be a vigilante cop that goes on like and takes him down. It was a pisser because I don't know if you know YouTuber Angry Joe.
Mm.
He did a review for it and he showed how stupid the game was. And he walked in a room, right, and it was like he was sneaking around. He was sneaking around a room, and there was this like fucking robber with this like massive fucking gun, and he turns, and there's other guys as well in the room, but he's like sneaking up behind it. He pulls the gun on the guy, and he's got a fucking pistol. He goes, freeze, and he turns around, and that screams freeze. Nobody else in the building hears it, just the other guy turns around, he's got a gun that he could blow him away with, and he just drops to the ground. Like, as you do. But, yeah.
Okay. Haven't they got some of the Battlefield guys making Battlefront, though?
Yeah.
I think I read that.
There's a game director that I sometimes chat with on Twitter. His name's Eric Holmes, and he was the lead director on Arkham Origins.
Okay.
And I was chatting to him about it, and he says he can't say too much, but he usually, when he's in there, he's usually the direction of the game, so he usually puts the game, together and that. And he's a good game director. He's been pretty good over the games he's done over the years. I think the only thing, if this game fucks up, it'll be just EA. I don't think the development team will do a bad job. Like I just think it will be EA, because they generally, EA, before they publish the game, they strip all the content out of the game. So basically, you have to buy $70 worth of game.
Yeah.
That's my only, thing I'm worried about.
Yeah.
The game.
The ad for it looked pretty good.
Yeah, it did. It definitely did. Anything good about the game, it'll be due to that Eric Holmes, because he's very good when it comes to putting the games together. I mean, he pretty much got the story together for Arkham Origins. And I don't know if you played Arkham Origins. That was a really good game with a good story and that.
We get the new Batman game soon too. That's going to be
Origins.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah.
You put your pre-order in, Alex?
Yes, mate. Did it yesterday. Nice. Ready to rock.
It's going to be awesome.
I can't wait. Did ya?
I think I did too.
I got the Batmobile edition, so I can get like the statue of the Batmobile and be happy.
How big is it?
I'm not too sure. I think it's roughly, I don't know. I think it's not like overly massive. I don't think it's like obviously the size of like my tumbler, the Hot Toys tumbler. I don't think it's quite that big, but
no, it's not.
That'd be awesome if it was.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. I come home, fucking hell. But
all the games is just like.
Yeah. I remember dudes who pre-ordered the huge mech Titanfall.
Oh yeah.
The box that came in was like, it was like as big as a small car, man. And these dudes were like, these Mountain Dew drinking beasts were turning up at midnight for this Titanfall game launch, and they couldn't fucking carry these things. They were too fucking big. They couldn't get the game home. It's like, dudes were like, oh, I need a lift. Like, can someone give me a lift home? Like,
I gotta pick up my video game, man.
Yeah. Oh, that was funny. Oh man, midnight launches up at my local EB. Fucking hell, I tell you what, they're great fun. It's a little shopping centre, but they do midnight launches, and it's so funny. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the shittiest midnight launches ever.
I love speaking to people that have been to midnight launches. I remember when Halo Reach came out, and there was a guy.
Yep.
And he was a massive Halo fan himself, and he waited all night for Halo Reach and played it. And then the next day, I came home and I put it in and started playing it. I started chatting to him, and I was like, oh, this game's big. And I was like, what do you think? And because he stopped up all night, he's like in a bad mood and everything. He's like, fucking shit. You know, he's like going off. I fucking hate this Halo Reach. I waited all fucking night for it. I can't even fucking level up. There's all these glitches. Fuck this game. He's like losing his shit. And I'm just sitting there going, it's not that bad. But he's like super tired, so it was fucking funny.
This must be the edition you've got, Ryan, with this stuff. So you got, what do you got? Art book, you got a comic, and this Batmobile. Pretty cool.
Yeah, Batmobile is good.
What is it? Fully transformable Batmobile statue, realized in exquisite detail by Triforce. There you go.
The statue's awesome.
Yeah, the statue looked pretty good. Yeah, where is it? The statue edition. There it is. Oh, that's teeny weeny. There's a better one. Yeah, that's pretty. Why is that so jaggy?
Now you're on about the statue.
Hmm.
Yeah, I'm not much for the middle edition. I don't. It's okay, but it's.
Oh, there we go. That's a better one. There we go.
It seems a little too plain. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
A little too what?
Just a little bit plain. Like I would have thought, like maybe if they put a little bit of colour on it or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. Mm.
Especially if it's 12 inches, which isn't bad, but you got to take into the consideration that that's the 12 inches including stand, isn't it? So.
Oh, that's pretty good. Like, do you pay extra for this pre-order, like this particular one, or it's just early?
I reckon you pay like an extra 50 or something, probably.
50
yeah. Most people have said the same now. Most people have said, oh, I might as well go with the Batmobile edition for what it costs.
Yeah.
You know, get that one, which is the more impressive piece. So.
I swore off video game special edition statues and stuff after the last one I got.
So did I. Around the time of Assassin's Creed 2, I thought, no, this is ridiculous.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't get the statue. I think I got the one extra DLC because you can play as Harley Quinn. So I got that one, but then he said, "Do you want the statue?" I said, "No."
Yeah,
Jason Jason's had one, which is Red Hood, isn't it? So
I think the last one I got was the Injustice statue, and I got it home. It was like, yeah, I mean, it's nice, but what did I get this for? Like,
yeah.
That might be nice to people who don't collect, stupid statues.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Yeah, in the background.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's, yeah. Look up.
So that one.
Perhaps we're a little snobby when it comes to these things.
Yeah, for people not into, sideshow or quarter scale.
I got the dark one.
Oh, you got the dark one over there.
Because I know that the kids in EB are always like, "Oh, you're pre-ordering. Oh, did you want to get the? Did you want to pre-order the statue?" Nah, mate.
Better be Polystone.
Yeah.
Really good plastic.
You're gonna start leaning on me soon, man. Come on.
Really good plastic.
Fuck you.
It's like Ubisoft, though. Ubisoft now can't make statues for shit. Like my friend, he goes and buys them like directly from Ubisoft because he's like sworn like to buy directly from them, and he waits ages, finally gets the fucking box, and he'll like pull it out and snap it, and then he'll like call me up. He's like, "Ryan, I've got this, and I fucking broke it." He's got like the cheap flimsy swords on the Assassin's Creed one, and he just, I think it was when he was moving house. He went to take it down, and he pulled it, and it smacked into another statue and just snapped. That's what you get from ordering from Ubisoft. They're not known for good statues.
Yeah, what? No, of course they are. Ubisoft, they're great. They do great statues.
6 pieces. Grails. All grails.
Shitty statues and games. That's what they're good at.
Top grails, yeah.
Another certified grail from Ubisoft.
That the best because you got the Ubisoft edition of this one that I've got here. This one. Now the only difference is it's the exact same fucking thing, except it's got a massive front of a big ship basically, so it sits there like that, and the ship's in the front. It's got the front part of the ship, but he got it, put it in. He's like, I can't fucking put it anywhere. Trying to pay for it. Well, that's not much good then, is it? Yeah.
Oh dear.
So when you get your PS4, Shifty?
When Battlefront comes out, if they do a pack for it. But
oh, okay. So you want to get I'm sure they will probably. Yeah.
They did something like they did that Batman one, like the silver Batman console. So I assume they'll do a Star Wars one, and then it'll be on.
Beautiful.
I game a whole lot anyway.
Hey.
I like that. I like
play a lot of games at the moment.
There isn't much. No.
Yeah. I like with the Destiny PlayStation 4 edition. They just give you a white one. There you go. It's Destiny edition, and then everyone's buying it. It comes with an exclusive Destiny white PlayStation 4 controller, and then the next few weeks later, they're just selling white controllers up.
Cop that, fuckers!
Just sitting there. I've got a white PlayStation.
That's great. You bastards.
Speaking of Batman statues, did you see the Prime 1 Batman leaked picture? I think Omar put it up on Facebook. They put him in their banner on statue collectors.
Ah, yeah, I did.
It's just a face sculpt, I think, just a shot from the face.
Yeah.
Batman.
Because what other pictures do we have? I mean, just like the that
There's one of him just in cast.
Yeah, I think I've got him here. There we go. Is that him?
Oh wow.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, he's very nice, isn't he?
Who's that? What's the company name?
Prime
1.
Yeah, Prime 1.
Oh, very nice.
Mm.
So that's Cornerstone?
I like that. I like that a lot.
Yeah.
Mm.
And this is Arkham Knight. They've got the license for Arkham Knight, don't they? Not for the old, Arkham City, Arkham Asylum.
Yeah.
So they've only got. So they're doing this one, and they're doing a Batmobile, I think, Shifty.
Yeah, I'm not sure about the Batmobile.
Yeah.
That looks pretty sick. It's pretty big though. 1 to 3 on top of that base as well. It's going to be massive.
Are these one of these companies that sell out in the first 5 minutes, and you got to be sitting on the website, or don't? Or
never bought anything from them. Don't really know. I know they put out the Transformer statues.
Okay.
Just
Was that them that did the Optimus Prime with the
Optimus and Megatron.
Yeah, they looked really good. They did.
See the Superman, Charlie?
Which one?
Oh, is it?
Oh, what's that? Is that a custom or something?
That's in Injustice, isn't it? From Injustice.
It looks like it, yeah.
In Evil, I don't know if it's Evil Superman or...
Injustice, Gods Among Us, Superman, Prime 1 million by Corp.
Looks kind of like the Evil Superman a bit.
So Prime 1, Ryan, are Japanese.
Oh, okay. That's a good sign.
So you might.
They're doing the turtles as well, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are. Yeah.
If they're doing that Batman, and did you say it was quarter scale?
I think it's one. Is it 1/3?
Yeah, 1/3.
That,
1/3.
I'd be bloody. All right, count me in. That's it. How much? Tell me.
I've got no idea. How much do we reckon it should? How much? I reckon maybe like.
You wouldn't get him for under $1,000.
No. Like 15.
Not if he's going to be a third. No.
Yeah.
Let's have a look here.
The Sub-Zero and Scorpion, they're 1/3, and they came in at whatever they came in at. It was under $1,000 though, and depended how you paid. Like $7.99 was it? $7.99 I think US.
Let's have a look.
How much was your ape, Charlie?
The Ursus?
Yeah.
I think he came. I think I got him for like $850.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think the Scorpion and Sub-Zero are around that $7.99, like $800.
Yeah.
So maybe for a third scale Batman, we're a Japanese company. I don't know. I've got no idea. The Transformers were expensive though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were a lot.
That's like in Hong Kong. It's like with the Hot Toys. Iron Man, you've got to get in quick, or else they're gone. It's Batman and others, and even Star Wars don't sell at all.
No respect.
But
839.
yeah, they don't sell at all. So hopefully, Batman doesn't sell, and then I can get myself one.
Yeah, so we can pretty much, the exchange rate at the moment, we can pretty much take off 2 zeros off the Japanese yen price, and we'll get something close to the Aussie dollar value. So if we take off 2 there, we can see they're selling, you're going to be up for nearly $2,000 for this, for the Optimus that they've got.
Yeah.
189,000 yen. Let's put that in 189. Yeah, 1979 Australian. So I don't know what will they, a one-third Batman.
And then you're gonna have to pay import on that because it'll be over $1,000. So.
Ooh.
That's it. It's big race. You tip over that $1,000 mark.
You're gonna. It looks fantastic. It looks fantastic, and if you got it, you'd be happy with it. But you'd want to make sure that was the piece that you wanted for like several years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, look at how much Sideshow's charging for their life-size Yoda. Like that Prime 1 will have way more detail than the Yoda, I think, and it'll be probably a bit bigger.
Are you going to get him shifted?
Nah, it's too much. Too much for what it is. I would like it.
How much do they want? How much they want for him?
I think it was like 3.2 from Pop Culture.
3,200.
Yeah, let's have a look. That's a lot. That's why I haven't jumped on it yet.
I had a life-size Yoda once.
Oh, yeah.
Jesus, yeah,
It takes up a lot of fucking room, I'll tell you.
$249.99.
I think that's on special though, isn't it?
On special.
Yeah, like that's got. When they first brought it in, it was 3, I think, or 3.2.
Wow.
Yeah.
So that's
I'll be right back, guys.
Everyday low price. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
So.
Yeah.
So that's the price on Sideshow, is it?
Yeah.
What was that? 2.4, and they've got a Pop Culture Shock for 2.4 as well. Is that what you said?
2.4.99.
On Sideshow.
On Sideshow, yep. And
Yeah.
Yeah, nice, but it's more of a space thing, really.
oh, wrong one. I always go to the wrong fucking thing. There we go. G'day,
As
mate.
little as he takes up a lot of room.
Yeah, really?
Yeah, see,
Yeah.
it's 3.3 at Pop. It's 3.3 at Pop Culture Shock. Oh no, like Pop Culture over here, not Pop Culture Shock.
Yep. Yeah, 3.3. Yeah.
So 3.3, that's a lot of money for that.
It is actually. I bought mine for 1.1. 1,100 when I bought mine. I mean, I know it was only plastic and everything, but
And he's like 2.5 foot tall.
yeah.
I can't see why that's $3,300 for us.
Nah, I can't either.
Yeah. Yeah, 3.3.
3.3, crazy.
Oh man, yeah. Yeah.
That's why I haven't got it. I'd like it. It looks cool, but not 3.3 cool.
Yeah, true. He does look nice. Yeah. And I mean it's it's proper Yoda as well, of course. That's nice.
Yeah.
The argument is, like, if you're looking at spending that money, you can get, there's a guy called Cyberman, I think, and he does kits, and like it literally just looks like Yoda stepped out of Empire Strikes Back. Like, they're amazing.
Yeah.
But that's not really, where is that Yoda from? Like, he's a little bit old, but he's not as old and decrepit as the actual puppet sort of thing. So
yeah. And who is this? What is this little fucker down here as well? Like,
that is a Dagobah swamp worm. Look at him.
well, we don't ever see that in the film, so he can
Why
fuck
is that
off.
on there? Like,
Yeah.
Exactly. Oh,
Yeah.
but it's at the back. We'll fuck it off from the back. I don't want it.
Yeah, exactly. I don't fucking want it on there. If we
Yoda
didn't,
would probably eat that thing.
he probably fucking does.
He's
Yeah.
gotta eat something.
That is full of false goodness right there.
Yeah. Fuck's sake. Why they
That
do
one,
stuff
I
like
like this one. Look. Yes, look at that face. How do you not love that face?
that? That's
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, that's cool.
Little
Yeah,
dude.
that's a good one. So yeah, I like it, but not 3.3 like it.
No, 3,300. You gotta be like, man, that is a lot.
Spoiler alert. Apparently he's going to
Mhm.
make an appearance in episode 7 as a ghost.
That's the ruining.
Mine? I said spoiler alert.
Yeah, but you didn't give me a chance to do anything. Spoiler alert. Like, what?
It's only a rumour anyway. All that bullshit off.
Alex.
All these rumour bollocksy things are all bullshit anyway. It never happens.
Not bad.
So, like, everybody doesn't really like to think that they're going to sort of lose their money statue, or minimal amount, they might drop a little bit of money, but off something that's already priced at 3.3, you're not going to break even on that. Like,
No.
I don't think it's got an edition size on it. So, maybe if it was 50 or 100 and make it, really sought after, but open edition size, there's not going to be a whole lot of people. Anybody who wants to buy it is going to buy it. So there's not going to be a whole lot of people in the aftermarket looking for this thing. So,
yeah, that's right. That's right. Yeah, you're exactly right. The people are not going to be on the aftermarket like, oh shit, the Yoda pre-order dropped. Oh fuck,
Yeah.
I didn't know it's sold out. I'm gonna have to get it. Now
that one right.
now it's like 12 grand on eBay. I'm gonna have to pay it.
Got people hitting me up to trade their cars with me. I'm like, no man, I don't want your Lancer.
Yeah,
Get
the
fuck
people.
out.
Yeah, that's exactly. The people who have 2.5, 3.5 grand to spend on a collectible are buying it. Whenever they want.
Whenever that's it.
Yeah.
That's it. So no yoga for me, no life-size yoga for me at this stage.
No,
Never say never, but
Oh, maybe pop culture will have one sitting in the shop that, you know, for 10 years that they can't move.
well, let me tell you a little story about that. I've been to Valentine's, and I wanted a white, like a Stormtrooper PF, and they had one sitting in there, and I'm like, how much for this? And he's like, I think it was $3.30, and I'm like, oh, that's a little bit cheaper. I wonder why. So I looked at it a bit closer, and it had a big crack right down the middle of its chest armor. And I said, don't be crap on it, like, you know, you can maybe do a little bit better. And he's like, well, that is the crack price, $3.30. That's it, take it or leave it.
What?
And I say, how much is it for a proper one, like with no crack? He's like, oh, like $3.70. And I'm like, give me $50, $40 off for a big crack right in the middle. He's like, yeah, and that had been, and I've seen it, it's still sitting there. It'll be sitting there tomorrow. And he's like, no, he doesn't care. He won't barter on his price, man. You can keep your cracked one.
Yeah, keep it. Keep it then, mate. Don't worry about it. Yeah.
Like, you can't buy a collectible with damage to it unless you're getting it for an extraordinary good price. You know? Like,
Yeah.
I think, anyway.
No, definitely. Yeah.
Oh, man.
The whole you can live with, all good, but, you know, crack right in the chest plate. And you still want $330 for it?
Yeah.
That is damage goods, my friend.
Yeah. Kidding himself.
Yeah, what's that about? I don't know. I've never been down there, but people like to go down there, especially for
Sorry to our future sponsors.
especially for their warehouse sale, I think.
Yeah, the warehouse sale was cool. Yeah.
I'd like to go to that. It's down Geelong, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I never get down there. Whenever I go to Melbourne, all my trendy Melbourne friends are like, "What? You can't go down there. Just go to like fucking Minotaur again."
Fucking Minotaur, they got nothing.
I'm like, yeah, fuck that place. All they got is like NECA figures and shit.
Yeah, it's mainly figures now.
Yeah.
That's a Minecraft tube thing.
Yeah. Get myself a Minecraft t-shirt.
Money or something.
Yeah. Check me out, walking around Melbourne in my Minecraft t-shirt, looking like a cunt.
That's like Empire Collectibles in Perth. Started off with Empire, they were kind of alright. They had some stuff in there, and then they started like going in this downward spiral, and they kept like if you went in, like, if you got yeah.
that ends in a swirling piece of fucking Minecraft merchandise. I can't get out.
It was bad because they like had Hot Toys in, and then they had certain ones, and you're like, they were clearly like too expensive. Like you see one online, or everywhere else is like 200, and they're like, nah, 600. That's not too much to ask. You ask them to like just lower the price. Nah, can't do it. So then you go up to them and you ask, oh, you got this? So have you got this figure? And nah, but we can order. Okay, can I order this figure? No, you know, only select figures. And then after a while, we went up every so often just to pop in and see what it was like in there or what the fuck they've got. And eventually, it started like more board games started appearing and shit like that. And then halfway through, they changed the name to fucking Red Griffin. Don't know what the fuck they call Red Griffin. And then after that, we went up there and it's like fucking board games and oh yeah, come in, have a board game. I'm like, I don't want a fucking board game.
I want dolls.
Yeah. Give me my fucking dolls, you arsehole.
No, I don't. No, I don't want to fucking play Metallica Monopoly again.
Yeah, but they went downhill. And then they turned up at Supernova a few years ago, and I still remember, it's like walking past, and you got Pop Culture, they were there. And he was there, the same guy. And have you got this? No. Have you got this? No. Are you getting this? No. He's like just going through. It was like, oh, for fuck's sake. And like looking in there, and they got like a couple of Hot Toys, but it's like the ones you don't want, you know what I mean? Nobody bothers with them. It's like, oh yeah, we got them.
The shit ones.
Yeah. And then Pop Culture, you go down, they're all fucking sold out, you know what I mean? So.
There's a little shop in Lygon Street over here, and it's like a Lego shop, but they've got some statues in there as well. So I went in there one day, and they had like the Maul Mythos, and they had a Dewback, and they had the Droids PF, and a few other statues there, the Batman bust. And they're like, it's all Lego here, and out the back there's more statues and stuff. I'm like, oh, so we go out and have a look, and I'm like, so is this a sale? Like, no, not that one. Like, what about this one? No, not that one. What about the Dewback? No, definitely not the Dewback. We love that one, man. So it's just sort of a Lego shop that they put all their statues on display in. So you can come in and look at your statues, but you don't you buy them. You can't buy them.
What's the name of the shop?
Shop for Me, it's called. So there's some cool pieces in there, but.
Well, that's exactly what it is, by the sounds of it.
Yeah, exactly. Because I was looking for a Batman bust, and I'm like, what about that bust? No, not that one, mate. Sorry, but you can't have any of those.
There's a shop, well, there was, anyway, in a place, I don't know if you're familiar with WA, any of you guys, but a place called Warfront, and it's only down the road from where I was anyway. So I went in there to like see, because it just opened up at this point. I went in and I was like, oh, let's see what it's all about, collector's shop and all this, that, and the other. Go in there and it's like, oh yeah, these statues, and there was the what's the Stormtrooper, the black one, you know, that they did Sideshow. You know, they had that in there, and then they had the Perseus, I think it was, and then they had a few others, and then I got to one point, I'm looking through. And first of all, I noticed like none of the figures are like lit up, like, you know, there's no lights there. But in this dark fucking building, and there's like this black stormtrooper, and you're just like trying to make out, you know what I mean, what it is. And you keep going through, and I'm going through, and then next minute the collectible stuff. Then it's fucking Donald Duck heads all up the fucking the collector's shop, like these massive cosplay fucking. Like Donald Duck, and then you go across again, and there's like these little fucking Donald Duck figurines. Why the fuck would anybody want this? Jesus. And then the next thing is this fucking swords. I'm like, what does this shop want to be? And I go around the other side, and I see that fucking I see that what's it called? The Flash. You know, like that one Sheldon has in fucking Big Bang Theory. You know, like, they had like all these different like freaking suits for cosplayers going on there, and then there was like these massive like fucking foam battle axes and all this, that, and the other. I'm like, what does this shop want to fucking be? Seriously. Yeah. And then that was it. They had a Hot Toys Wolverine, the one that I have, the last stand, and so you think, okay, they're putting it out on display. Let's make this look impressive. Oh no, they don't even just display it with the claws. He just stands like this, just standing in like the most boring pose you could ever put him into. Not displayed with the claws. So I bet you some people like you wouldn't even know he comes with claws if you probably didn't ask. It was that bad. Put out, but a few months later. They disappeared, and I was like, well, I'm not surprised. I had no fucking idea what they were doing. Like, so you go in there, you think, okay, you know, got some cool little collectibles, and then I say, fucking Donald Duck, take your pick, you know. Would you like this Donald Duck or this other one? And that was it as well. The big one was what they had, Chin, was they actually had an actual script from The Dark Knight signed, I think it was by Morgan Freeman, Heath Ledger, Christian Bale, I think Michael Caine, But it's like $3,000.
Yep.
And the only problem with that is who's going to buy script with $3,000?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that was like their bargaining thing, like, oh, we've got this. I'm like, cool, I'm not buying it. Thanks for the free look at it, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, other than that, really, there was nothing there. But it's like one of those shops, I think, they were trying to get into the collecting business, but just had no idea what they were doing. I say now they're gone, but it doesn't surprise me, you know. And he had it.
Yeah, we had one. They shut down last year. I mean, we've got like a comic shop in the city that's always been there. I think they do a lot more business now because there just is a lot more merchandise these days. You know, like T-shirts and mugs and all that sort of stuff. So they stock all of that. They must sell it. They must do all right, I think, now, which is good because it would have been pretty fucking tough trying to make $1 out of a comic shop for a while.
Yeah.
But I think they do all right now. But yeah, we had a little collectible shop. They had lots of hot toys and lots of had lots of vintage Star Wars as well, and it was really nice, really displayed nicely. He was asking way too much for most of it, and it shut down after about 12 months. I went in there a few times. It was really cool. Just go and have a look, but pretty much all you'd ever do in there. You'd never buy anything out of there. You can find them cheaper online, and so it was really just going in, look at this dude's showroom, and just be like, oh, that was so sweet. But thanks, man. See ya. You know, and then he shuts down 12 months later, and that was it.
Do you have Game World? I think it is over on the East Coast. Game World?
Nah.
No, it's like well, they do sell board games, but they also sell collectibles.
We do. Yeah.
They always overprice their stuff though.
Yeah.
Everything in there, like I think it was the Hot Toys Heartbreaker. We looked at it in there. I think it was roughly nearly like $500 they were selling it for. And we actually ended up getting it from Hong Kong for about 200 or something like that, just under 200 including shipping. So it's like where they pull these prices from, I don't know. Like,
especially when people have got the internet there in their fucking hand. Like you can be looking at something on the shelf. You go, okay, what prices old mate got it for there? Yeah, righto. What's that? Okay, tap it in, and you've got the price there. And you're like, dude, you know, this much. Oh no, I'm after $200 more. Why? Because you've got to pay rent and shit. Yeah, okay. Well, you should have fucking thought of that.
Kind of funny. I've been like a few months now, and that Heartbreaker, and also it was the Batman Armory and all that lot. They've been there now, the same ones for the last few months in the same store, just because they won't put on a decent price, and pretty much if you're like I said, most collectors know what a stupid price is, unless you've got more money, and then you can pay that. But no, their prices are ridiculous. I mean, it's quite it's like in the UK at the moment, a lot of collectors. I mean, you probably heard of a few of the the English Hot Toys collectors and stuff. They've all been ordering like their figures. A lot of them, especially the reviewers, so they can get it earlier. They've been ordering it from like Hong Kong. From a guy called Budget Stock, and he does his own YouTube videos as well. And all he basically does is they just give him the money, and he goes to the store, because he can just go to any store, And he goes, finds out the price, and then obviously you give him the money, he'll buy it for you, and then he'll put a little finder's fee on the top, and then he'll ship it over to you. But he gets it to you within like 2 to 3 days. So it's really quick, and a lot of people do it. But in the UK, it's been getting that bad. Apparently, some guys report or put some report out or something like that. So when customs, like, it goes through customs, they stop it. So no one can get at the stuff just because they want the cash. It's like unbelievable. It's just people.
Wow.
It's getting pretty serious now, like with hot toys and stuff. People are ordering from this guy, and he's a really nice guy. My dad actually chats to him a lot over Facebook, and that he's really good because he'll have a look for you, and basically he'll even go into, you know, like Hot Toys, the secret base. He can, you know, if you've ordered it from there, he'll pick it up and send it to you.
Yeah.
Or whatever. But yeah, the people are getting that bad now. People are like, there's a bit of a war between who they should be buying things from.
Right. Yeah.
Which at the end of the day, who can say what you fucking buy with your money and who you get it from and where you get it from? That's up to you, isn't it? But
everybody on the internet.
Yeah, pretty much.
Everybody on the internet has a right.
Yeah. Pretty much, that's the way it is. But, you know, I don't really see the big deal. If they're getting it early, yeah, fair enough, but they paid the extra money, so I don't get why you should complain. And also, especially when you're taking the piss with the prices, no one wants to buy from you anyway, do they? So
yeah, that's true.
People will go elsewhere, but people aren't having it. Like, they've even gone as far as sent people over from the UK, and you know, like the Guardians of the Galaxy figures. They sent them over to Hong Kong to go into all the stores and buy them, and then go back to the UK, so nobody can get early access. That's how thingy it's gotten. Yeah. So I don't know.
These dogs are serious business.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable. If you think of something like collecting, like, you wouldn't think of all this like serious political bullshit, you know what I mean? It's a hobby. You just buy it from some fucker who's lucky enough to have it bought from, like, you know, from you, and have the figure. But for some reason, at the moment, with the collecting community, there's a little bit more going on. So, I don't know why.
Same with XN, man. Like, you got to know the guy, and some people don't know the guy, and they don't like that. And
yeah, that's true.
Certainly ruffles and feathers.
They get pretty cut. But that's that's your, you know, get out there and get the connections then, man. That's it.
Sorry.
Like the guys that, you know, like the like Nike puts out a new shoe or something, like sneaker collectors. All those guys got their connections at the Foot Lockers and stuff like that. They give them the hookups, so everyone else does it. I don't know. Why are statue collectors such fucking whingers?
See, it's probably the same in all. Like, it's probably the same in sneaker groups as well. Like,
must be.
People won't have a Foot Locker hookup, and I don't think this whole drama thing is confined to the statue community. I think it's just all we're probably exposed to at this point in time. But like, if we went into any other hobby as deep as we're into this sort of stuff, you know, I'm sure it's going to be the same. People just like to have a whinge about something. You got to get your pitchforks, or you got to get your defending shield. You pick a side, man.
Yeah, exactly.
I think that's what's great as well about some of your videos, Chin. Like, some people, especially, I remember the first one that I remember seeing was the Master Chief. I remember you saying about on that video, you were like, oh, people will flip it, you know, going crazy and saying, oh, fuck, they've screwed it up, sideshow, cancel, and this, that, and the other.
They did.
You got the piece and you got it there, and it was awesome. It came out beautiful. And you're like, well, fuck you, because I got a good piece, you know.
Yeah.
And then they whinge, don't they, after that? They're like, oh, sideshow.
Yeah.
Not big enough the edition size. And it's like, well, you cancelled. So
They did, yeah, and he ended up going for silly money. Not long after he shipped as well, because he was just people just they see one bad picture and fucking flip out, I'm cancelling.
Yeah.
Someone on the internet said it didn't look very good, so I have to cancel.
He's a credible source, that person.
Yeah, just
always pushing man. He must know everything.
Yeah, that dude. He's on the internet. He probably knows, man. Like he said that looks. He said that looks shit.
You can't have an opinion. This is the internet.
I bet it. He said he's going to cancel. I'm a cancel too. I'm doing it. Yeah.
I don't want to be that guy who got a statue that nobody likes.
Oh man.
That's my not being able to get that is one of my biggest regrets. The Master Chief.
The Chief one.
Yeah.
If you ever in Hobart, you should come around and have a look.
Will do.
Not anything else though, only at the Master Chief. Don't look at the rest of it.
No, I won't look at the life-size Arnold Buster.
No, he's very nice. I think that's why they did that. That's why they did those red and blue variants. I'm sure, because the price on that just straight after just went like straight up. He was up for like $800 or $900, and then suddenly Sideshow were like, hey, there's blue and red variants we're doing. You guys want one?
I couldn't deal with that.
Yeah. And then they got snapped up as well.
Yeah, who's that? Red Spartan.
Yeah.
Oh, what's your favourite red versus blue character? Oh, such and such. Oh, yeah, him then. He can be him.
Yeah.
Let's pretend, eh? No, you want a fucking Master Chief.
Yeah, that's right. It's not the same as having the Chief, man.
Did we talk about the price on Spider-Man? The new benchmark price of
that is $470. Yeah, that's the new. That's where it is. That's where it's staying because it's not a big piece.
No.
So it's that's where it's going. I suppose that's where it is.
It's pretty expensive.
It is.
Well, while our dollar's down where it is anyway.
Yeah, sure is. Yeah.
It's the status quo. Like it went up for that period, maybe like it's over. Usually it hovers around this. So.
I've got this website, Chin. I'll search it up now. And I'll find about that Dread prop website.
Oh, yep.
Talking to you that one.
Yeah, $470. I suppose that's it from now on. That's not cheap, man.
No.
The
how much is Vader?
What did Vader? That Pop Culture had him for like. Was it 8? Was it 8 or?
Yeah, $7.99.
Vader Sideshow. $7.99 was it?
Yep.
At Pop Culture. So, I'm just trying to think how much it was at Sideshow. Like, are we looking at $800 for this one as well?
Yeah. Yeah. Spider-Man. I wonder if they've got him up yet. No, they don't have him up yet. So, what's like a figure 469? Oh, is that Russell?
Hey, how are you?
Good.
Hey, Ross.
How you
Good, mate.
doing? Not being a picture at the moment for some reason. And again, crappy internet.
He's gonna have to be like 500. locally, or like 600. The Boba
it could be more than that. Because Vader was, how much was I on there?
So the last Boba Fett, the new Boba Fett premium format is $440 US, and he's $5.99 at Pop Culture. So a bit more than that, like 640, 650.
Yeah, so Vader's 500. Vader's 500 at Sideshow and 779 at Pop Culture.
Man.
Do you want me to show you that Dreads website, Chin?
Yeah, give us a look.
Alright, let's hit the screen share, don't I? Ah, there we are. Alright.
So yeah, we're really going to get around. I'd say 740 for Spider-Man.
There we are.
That's big.
Got the there's the helmet Chin anyway.
Let me get that up. Here we go. So this is a Dread. Get that to everyone. Can't seem to get it up. There.
That's it, stumbling with that one. All metal and everything.
Yeah, nice.
And you can have it in like different stages as well. You can have it like clean, and then you can have it like partly battle damage and then completely battle damage. So.
Oh, nice.
And we've also got as well. You can have like your own custom badges as well. You can have like your own name cast on them, and also they do this as well. The lawgiver.
Nice. How much for the helmet? Was £265? Was it?
But yeah, and that's for the fully metal one, because you can get also like a plastic one as well. Like there you got that helmet, and then you've got the cold cast metal.
Jesus Christ, it's expensive.
Yeah.
£130.
Crap. But
What's
like
that?
they lifestyle. But, yeah, so it's got all that. I have to get one myself.
Yeah, that'd be awesome to have one of them.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Stuff.
Nice one. It'd be cool. Cool thing to dress up as and go to a con.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Things with masks always look the best because then you don't actually have to look like the character. You can just you can just be a stormtrooper, or you don't have to look like fucking Bruce Campbell or something like that.
Yeah. Yeah, I could go as the Ewok in the Stormtrooper outfit. That's what I could go at. With fucking short ass.
I'm the opposite.
Oh yeah, you tall.
I'm 6'6", so.
Oh, fair, yeah.
Doesn't help so much. I'm taller than both of my parents, and I'm 5'7". And very soon my brother will probably be the tallest. He's just tall enough now so I can give him a kick in the balls if he steps out of line. So. Yeah. But, nah, I say I'll be a very short stormtrooper.
Yeah. So what's been the topic of conversation tonight? I know you're probably coming to the end now, but...
We've been talking about, what did we look at? We've been talking about the a few pieces I grabbed before we
Yeah, that
started.
Terminator one.
Yeah, we had a look at this Terminator one, new one of Arnie for Terminator Genesis.
Yeah.
The
Who's
She
making that?
Chronicle Collectibles.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if I'm sold on that She-Hulk. To be honest, it's probably out of XM. It's probably my least favourite. I've got to say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan.
She's looking alright. It's a pretty cool base, but yeah, it's not amazing.
If you notice,
It's not.
they've made her face look a lot like the Hulk. Right? That sort of same similar look. I do like that.
Yeah, we had a look at the Craven digital sculpt that they've got coming.
Yeah.
Freddie Mercury, yep. It's looking pretty good. We looked at the Sideshow prints that they've chucked up recently.
Yeah,
We've got a Batman, we've got a Vampirella. She looks pretty good. And a Reaper. And what else?
I've ordered the Batman and the Reaper one.
Oh, you're getting them?
Yeah.
Nice. And we talked about the Spidey one. He's looking pretty good. Pretty good pose. But $469 is the price on him.
I got an email today saying one of the prints is on its way. So,
oh, that's good.
yeah. One of their cool.
I'm pretty sure I'll order that Spider-Man because I don't have a Spider-Man. It looks pretty cool.
Yeah, it's probably my favourite. Yeah.
I like the comic yet, but if I can get that for half the price that I pay for the comic here.
Yeah, yeah.
And we had a little chat about Mad Max as well.
Yeah, okay. No spoilers, I haven't seen it yet.
Oh, it was very good.
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah, I'm hearing it got a lot of good reviews. Everyone's saying everyone's loving it when they're coming out.
Oh yeah, you'll love it. Go and see it, and it's fantastic.
Yeah, I haven't seen the Avengers one yet either.
Oh, that was good.
That was good.
That was great. I liked
Saw
it.
that.
You liked it, Alex?
Yeah, I liked it. Yep.
Is it as good as the first one?
Yep.
Probably, yeah. I think the only thing is the novelty's worn off now with the whole, we're putting all the superheroes together. It's, you know what I mean? Like, you've seen it before, a lot of it, but it's still well executed. Yeah. I'm getting a bit bored now with the superhero movies, personally. Even though I really like superhero characters, I love the comics and that. I think Mad Max will be a breath of fresh air.
Yeah, I agree.
I believe with you, because I'm not getting overly excited about the new Jurassic Park either, because you've been there, done that.
Yeah.
Now I'm a fan of Jurassic Park. I think it's going to be good. I can't wait for it.
I'm looking forward to it as well.
I'm excited.
Don't get me wrong, I am a fan, but once you see the first one, sort of nobody wears off a bit. So
Yeah.
you don't get that whole feeling. Oh, look, the dinosaurs.
See, my wife loves to go to.
Huh?
My wife loves to go to the movies. Like, she'll go 2 or 3 times a week if I'd let her. So the more half decent movies that are on, the much better for me. Otherwise, I end up seeing so many shit movies. So bring on all these things, even if they're only mediocre. It's like much better than sitting through whatever else I'd have to sit through. So I'm good for it.
Yeah.
Except Fast and the Furious.
He's scarred. He's scarred.
He is. Well, I might wrap that up, guys. What do you think?
I think that's probably a good idea, Charlie.
Yeah.
Actually, did any of you guys see that post on Facebook for that new cave troll that someone's making? That big one?
Yeah, I did actually.
That actually looks quite good.
Yeah, it's pretty big.
Cave troll. I'll have to have a look.
Yeah, I think it's about 35, 40 inches high.
Okay.
Right. But have a look at through the posts there. It looks pretty good. He's taking orders now.
Yeah, okay. I'll have a look for it. I'll have to check it out.
The guy in the Philippines making it.
Yeah, okay.
It looks really good. So
Yeah.
the postage to here won't be too bad.
Hmm.
He reckons it will go in 2 or 3 boxes.
Yeah.
Wow.
Hmm.
Big one.
Yeah, it's huge.
All right.
All right.
Oh, thanks, guys.
Good to see
No
you.
worries.
Good to see everyone back this week, Alex and Shifty. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Charlie.
See you next week, gentlemen.
No worries. Yeah, see you next week.